Apparently, and I will say this number does surprise me, only 1% of 14,000 complaints made against police in England and Wales have led to a misconduct action. Now, I say surprised because I know the amount that I put out on the channel, plus the number of cases that I don't have time to report on. So 1% seems an incredibly low figure as far as I'm concerned, but it does prove one thing that I can't. And that is, things are far worse than they seem on the surface. Home Office statistics show that in the year up to March 31st, 2021, there were 14,393 official complaints about officers from the 43 territorial forces in England and Wales. The Home Office says that 92% of complaints led to no action, and only 1% led to misconduct proceedings. An additional 1,675 complaints were deemed conduct matters, and 940 more were recordable conduct matters, those involving serious allegations against officers, including action which led to death, injury and claims involving sexual harassment. The vast majority of complaints led to a no further action, as investigators decided there was no case to answer, whilst others were either discontinued, withdrawn or allegedly resolved. In the southeast UK, Thames Valley Police were the most complained about force in the region, with some 1,279 complaints, whilst in the east of England, Essex Police racked up 1,048 complaints out of a total 1,753 across the entire region. Metropolitan Police received 2,560, whilst the City of London Police collected 64 complaints. Welsh Forces recorded 744 complaints, and South Wales Police had the highest figure at 275. The Independent Office for Police Conduct, which investigates the allegedly most serious police misconduct allegations, said, "It is important to note that just because a case is investigated, it does not mean that the finding could or should be misconduct." Yeah, and we the public say that just because the IOP says it does not mean that the finding could or should be misconduct doesn't mean that it shouldn't or couldn't have been. We know how these organisations work to try and preserve the name of the police and the trust it no longer has from the public. They spout the same crap all the time. IOPC added that there are a range of options, including organisational or individual learning, providing an explanation or providing an apology. These are all designed to have a range of options to resolve the complaint. Therefore, only the most serious cases will result in proceedings. Now, don't know about you lot, but 99% of 14,000 seems an awful lot of vexatious complaints, or complaints that people were happy to simply receive an apology for. I think these numbers need looking into, and cases need reviewing by somebody other than the IOPC, especially as we've seen so many police who have been reported for things in the past and ignored or brushed under the carpet, allowing them to grow some brass balls in order to go on and commit more crimes against the public.